Hello everyone, this is the question 4. Important questions, simple answers about deep learning. So the question is, what is the difference between model hyperparameter and parameter? And give some examples. The parameter of the model will be learned from data automatically and by the model. However, hyperparameter set by people and manually, at least now. There are some research to set these hyperparameter values automatically, but now they are manually set by people. The model will adjust the parameter values iteration by iteration during the learning phase, and it will find the best values to minimize the error, to increase the success. However, hyperparameter values can be found by experiments or literature review. You should try and try and try and find the optimal values for the model. Let's look at some examples of ANN, Artificial Neural Network. If you look at the architecture of ANN, these layers, neurons, these connections have weights and each neuron has bias. These are the parameters for the model. The model will learn the weights of connections and the bias of neuron. At the beginning, the model will give random values for each, but then iteration by iteration, it will find the best values. But when we look at the hyperparameters, we will see number of layers, neurons, activation function types in the hidden layers or output layer, learning rate, optimization algorithm, ADAM for example, or loss functions, binary cross entropy, mean squared error, categorical cross entropy, or batch size, epoch, and more. And of course, hyperparameters varies according to the network structure. If you have a CNN model, then number of filters, filter size, padding, pooling size, and more. And as you see, there are more hyperparameters according to the specific architecture. But you should know that the difference between parameter and hyperparameter in the deep learning context.